this life is the chance to do my thing. All I ever in this life is the chance to do my thing. I want the time. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the time. If you know me, you don't know me. Stop. I need the time. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them get shot. Yeah. And you don't just wake up rich one day. This kind of life never just slip your way. I gave up taking damn free trips to the Bay. Cali bound, it's cause I got a flip in LA. Paris bound, cause the new videos on the way. No breaks for me, no vacations for me. I'd rather say a minute before I live it. Why start shit you don't finish? I want the time. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the time. If you know me, you don't know me. Stop. I need the time. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them get shot. Yeah. Drinks on chill, got drinks on chill. Life get dim and I think I will. I work so hard that I think I will. Yeah, the long week, bitch, how you think I feel? History favors the bold dog. Roll something, make sure my story gets told. Make sure our story gets told. The night's forever young, us that get old. All my people right there in the back of the spot, I need the time. If you know me, you don't know me. Stop, I need the time. All my people there in the back of the spot, let them get shot. Yeah. I want the top, 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 top. All my people right there in the back of the spot, I need the top, 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 top. If you know me, you don't know me. Stop, I need the top, 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 top. All my people there in the back of the spot, let them get shot. Yeah. I want the top, 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 top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top, 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 top. If you know me, you don't know me. Stop. I need the top, 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 top. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them get shot. Yeah. I want the top, 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 top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top, 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 top. If you know me, you don't know me. Stop. I need the top, 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 top. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them get shot. What you got for me, world? What you got? This is the sound of my lungs. 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 Good time not for long. Got no love to be someone. Good time, that's alright. All I want is be left alone. Left alone, 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 left alone. Can I swallow blue felt brown? More than that, my sleep is wild. All I need is softened bones, breathing sorrow. Gonna watch you fade. Rush now, you're standing on a line. All that I want in this life is the chance to do my thing. All that I want in this life is the chance to do my thing. I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me. Stop. I need the top. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them shot. Yeah. And you don't just wake up rich one day. It's kind of like never just slip your way. I gave up taking care 3 trips to the Bay. Cali bound is cause I got a flip in LA. Paris bound cause the new video's on the way. No breaks for me, no vacations for me. I'd rather say minute before I live it. Why start shit don't finish? I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me. Stop. I need the top. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them shot. Yeah. Drinks on chill, got drinks on chill. Lights get dim and I think I will. I work so hard that I think I will. Yeah, the long week, bitch, how you think I feel? History favors the bold dog. Roll something, make sure my story gets told. Make sure our story gets told. The night's forever young and us that get old. All my people right there in the back of the spot, I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me. Stop, I need the top. All my people there in the back of the spot, let them shout. Yeah. I want the top, 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 top. All my people right there in the back of the spot, I need the top, 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 top. If you know me, you don't know me. Stop, I need the top, 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 top. All my people there in the back of the spot, let them shout. Yeah. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top, 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 top. If you know me, you don't know me. Stop. I need the top, 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 top. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them shout. Yeah. I want the top, 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 top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top, 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 top. If you know me, you don't know me. Stop. I need the top, 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 top. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them shout. What you got for me, world? What you got? This is the sound beating of my lungs. 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 Good time not for long. Got no love to be someone. Good all that's alright. All I want is be left alone. Left alone, 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 left alone. Swallow blue found wild. More than that, my sleep is wild. All I need is open bones. Breathing sorrow. Gonna watch you faking now. While I'm freaking, I come down. Till I take you out of the walls. Breathing sorrow. Gonna watch you faking now. Well, I'm freaking, I come down. Till I take it out of the walls. Breathe out sorrow. Gonna find them fixing lows, hold them by the knees and I can always feel this all breathe out sorrow. What my brain is and it hurts my darling. Find them fixing lows, hold them by the knees and I can always feel this breathe out sorrow. Oh, I tell you something more. What my brain is bleeding for, and it hurts my darling, but I breathe out sorrow. Hush now, you're standing on a line. Tread lightly, your amazing it slow. Hush now, those eyes can now harm. Keep your wits about. Don't let it bring you down. Don't let it bring you down. All right, guys, what's up? It's 10 o'clock, and I'm going to welcome you to the Monarch Social Marketer Orientation. We are expecting a few more people to be on the call, but we'll go ahead and start without them. First off, I want to thank you for taking the time to be on the call today. It should only take about a half an hour. On the agenda for today is what Monarch does and how you can benefit from it. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right, so what Monarch Social is a service-based business that helps small to mid-sized businesses market themselves on social media. However, we don't just help them do it. We are a do-it-for-you based service, so we actually do the work for them, so they don't have to.
What that means for the customer is that they get to save time, but further than that, they get to save money as well. In terms of marketing and advertising, even small to mid-sized businesses can spend upwards of 20 to 40% of their profit. You see, the traditional way of marketing tends to overcharge for advertising spots that are mediocre at best, and which are frequently ignored. Using the power of peer-to-peer marketing and advertising, we can help our clients reduce costs and increase the reach of a given marketing campaign, therefore making each dollar they spend on advertising more valuable than the dollar they spent on traditional marketing efforts. Combine the time and cash savings, and you have a product that can help small to mid-sized businesses compete with their larger, more funded counterparts. But how do we get the product to them? More on that in a minute. I want to talk about the amazing career opportunity that Monarch Social provides. And it's in the marketing field, as we discussed yesterday on the phone. And even if you don't have any experience in sales and marketing, we can help you develop the skills that you need to be successful in this business. We understand that ultimately what drives people isn't necessarily what you do, but who you become while you're doing it. Because at Monarch, we have a culture that wants to bring out the best in people, not only in business, but also in their life. That culture breeds success through encouragement and mentorship, as opposed to the harsher ways. Sorry, I'm missing a slide here. Anyways, as opposed to the harsher ways, the typical workplace, they typically punish poor performance. Instead of doing that, we take those opportunities to learn and develop a greater understanding of business and how we can learn from our mishaps. Ultimately, we want the best for our marketers, so it's only makes sense to treat them with respect and understanding. One of the most important elements of our culture is the lifestyle that we provide. The work that we do is primarily done during the daytime and work week hours. It is a flexible schedule. So instead of needing to work evenings and weekends, you don't need to do that. Ultimately, though, it is the marketer's choice. But the structure we built for our marketers allows them flexibility and autonomy with a very family-friendly and hobby-friendly schedule, which of course is dictated by the marketer. Onto the compensation. The compensation program is different than most commission-based or entrepreneurial opportunities where people need to hunt and kill their food on a daily or weekly basis in order to eat. Our marketers get to experience something a little more unique and ultimately more secure than that. They benefit from long-term income that allows them the opportunity to be able to take extended vacations and while they're away continue to earn a steady paycheck. Now, let's go look at a real live example of James, who started with us about 3 months ago. When James started his first month, he made $4,000. He completed his first 30 sales in that month, which resulted in his promotion to a team leader. He then hired 5 marketers below him the next month, and he also continued to make his own sales. His marketers earned him another $4,000. While his sales slowed a little, he still made $2,500. So for month 2, he got paid a total of $10,500. But it didn't stop there. The last month, he hired 8 more marketers. He had 3 from his original 5 burn out and quit. This racket ain't for everyone, so just letting you know that will happen to some people. So now he has a total of 10 marketers that ended up earning him $7,000, and he made another $2,000 for himself, meaning that month, including his residuals, he earned $19,500. Now, these results are not typical, but they are very possible. To be straight up and honest with all of you, realistically, you will more than likely earn between $1,500 and $2,500 in your first month of full-time work. Like I said, it is a flexible schedule, so you can work full-time or part-time as well. Full-time, the first month you can expect between $1,500 and $2,500. That doesn't mean you can't make more and doesn't mean you can't make less. All that means is that be expected not to be making $19,000 after month 3. Okay, if you want to make that much, it's definitely doable. But the great thing about our pay structure, though, is that every time you make a sale, you'll get paid month after month as long as the account is still open. Meaning that every time you make a sale, you give yourself a monthly raise. The reason we do this is because we aren't just looking for another sales rep. We're looking for partners. Okay, here's what a typical partner's 7-month schedule would look like, or 4-month schedule, I should say, would look like. In month 1, she made $2,000. Month 1 paycheck is $2,000. In month 2, she made another $2,000. So her month 2 paycheck is now $4,000. In month 3, she made $3,500, which means her month 3 paycheck is $7,500. And in month 4, she went on vacation and still earned a paycheck of $7,500. And that's just from her residuals. When she comes back, she can go ahead and make that more. Next, I want to go over the day in the life of a marketer with Monarch Social. We do not hide from the fact that this is a hard job and hard work, and the hardworking ones are the ones who will survive. A typical marketer starting off will need to go to at least 100 businesses to make a sale. This is easily manageable if done the right way, and of course we'll teach you and train you on how to do this. As you get better at our sales model, that 100 businesses will begin to produce up to 2 sales, to 3 sales, and so on and so forth. And you can really start to see it, the business start working for you and making you a lot of money. After you make your 30 sales, you become a team leader. Discussed that a little bit earlier, and that's when it really gets exciting for our marketers. You can really start making some money by bolstering a really good sales team. You get paid for 3 levels below you. So the people that you hire, the people that they hire, and the people that those people hire, you'll still make money off of all of them. That's about all I have for right now. Before I open it up for questions, I want to express an idea that I've held for the past few years, and it's an observation of 2 different people. Both are very successful in their respective fields. Successful person number 1 is an executive at McDonald's and worked her way up from the bottom, starting as a cashier. The other is a successful business owner who started his business from the ground up. The only difference between the 2 is when and what business they decided to become successful. I believe that everyone becomes successful or good or great at one thing or another at some point in their life. The decision that you have to make is when and in what line of business will you become successful. With typical businesses, becoming an exec at a big company, something like that, your time of freedom, your freedom of time is limited. You don't get as much freedom as you would as if you were an independent business owner. And that's what I want to stress to you. What are you going to be successful in? Are you going to be successful with Monarch Social, or are you going to be successful at McDonald's? You can make the same amount of money doing both, but where's your time freedom, and where's your freedom to learn new things and go travel and things like that? Ultimately, the decision is up to you, and I leave it to you to find out where your career path will take you and where you're going to be successful. At this time, we'll go ahead and open it up for any questions. If you have questions, go ahead and ask them. If not, thank you for being on the call, And what I'm going to do next is everybody who is on the call, I'm going to send them an email that just talks about what needs to happen next. It'll have your initial paperwork that needs to be filled out. Fill it out to the best of your ability. Get back to me ASAP. Of course, this is for tax purposes. Make sure everybody gets paid correctly, and that it shows up on their taxes so that nobody goes to jail. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask.